Greetings, dear listeners. Spring is here. Spring has sprung, the grass is riz. I wonder where the birdies is. Unfortunately, in our case, it's a murder of crows. A murder of crows. That's what you call a flock of crows. A murder of crows has taken over our yard and driven out all of the other birds. Now, I know. Crows are very intelligent birds, but you got to admit there's something really obnoxious about them. I mean, after all, could you imagine Edgar Allan Poe writing a poem about a crow? Well, I'm not the only one having problems with crows. Listen to this email I received from a listener. Hi, Warren. This spring, a murder of crows has moved into the neighborhood, and they are noisy, squawking and squabbling from morning until night. But at least they finally shut up when night falls. Yeah, when the darkness takes control. I stayed up the other night watching a documentary on armored warfare. I'm a military buff, as you know. When I fell asleep in front of the computer, I don't think I was out that long, maybe half an hour. Crows are not the only obnoxious squawking birds, as you can hear in the background. I don't think I was out that long, maybe half an hour, when something jarred me wide awake. I thought it was the cawing of a crow, but that couldn't be, as they were quiet when it was dark. For some reason, I felt compelled to look out the front window, and when I did, hey, you guys over there, when I did, I was surprised to see a pair of crows, two crows on the road at the end of my driveway. Two crows at the end of my driveway. I stared at them, and as I did so, and this part is hard to explain, they seemed to shimmer. The light seemed to shiver, and then suddenly, they weren't two crows, but two kids, an older boy and a younger girl, a brother and a sister, wearing black bunny hugs. Now let me explain that part. In Saskatchewan, a hoodie is a bunny hug. Don't ask me why, just is. So they were wearing two hoodies. And then suddenly they weren't two crows, but two kids, an older boy and a younger girl, brother and sister, wearing black hoodies. As I stood by the window swaying, they walked up to the front door and knocked. I thought I heard two shrill voices asking me to let them in, their cries mingling with the cawing of crows. I was still standing before the window, and the kids had retreated to the end of the driveway again, where they were joined by a third person, an adult female, I think, who was also wearing a black hoodie, a black bunny hug. And then everything shimmered again, and they were three crows strutting around before flying off into the night. When they had finally gone, I realized it was 5 a.m. 5 a.m. I thought it was only around midnight. I was missing 5 hours. Surely I didn't spend it all looking out the window. You know all about all kinds of weird things. Can you explain this situation? What did I just see? Were these the black-eyed children you've been telling me about? I'd appreciate any light you can shed on this. And yeah, the crows are still hanging around our yard. So, dear listeners, if you can hear me over this cacophony, what do you think my friends saw? Were they the black-eyed children? Or was it just three crows strutting around after midnight? Did he have a missing time experience? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Make your voice heard in the comments below. And of course, stay safe Stay subscribed. Ring the bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And feel free to share this video and any of my videos with anyone you please. If this is your first visit to my channel, please consider subscribing. My name is Warren, and I write and tell original ghost stories and original horror stories featuring such cryptids as the night floaters, werewolves, and the black-eyed children, as well as sometimes noisy Canada geese. My regular YouTube studio is shut down until April the 12th, but in the meantime, we will do what we can to upload fresh content, and I invite you to check out some of the 250 older videos I have on my channel. That's right, there's 250 of them, and when you stop by, be sure to drop a like and leave a comment so I know that you've been there, and if you leave a comment, I will respond. I'm now going to ask the lovely and talented camera crew to give us a panorama shot of spring. And yeah, there's still ice on the lake, but when the ice goes, so does this beard. Till midnight. Cheers.